the love has returned to West Brom. AMA Darren Moore has spoken about the Albion family ever since he was installed as caretaker boss, and it was echoed in more emotional tones by Jake Livermore after the game. "We love each other in there," he said. "All the staff, everyone. There is unity within the club itself, but even more importantly, the relationship with the fans is being repaired." The players even went on a restrained lap of appreciation after the full-time whistle, something which would have been unthinkable just a few weeks ago. Albion, and Darren Moore, refusing to go away. Darren Moore has got Albion playing, and at the time of writing they could still survive. AMA, each time it looks like being one hurdle too far, Darren Moore and his Baggies team steps up to the plate. Everybody had relegated them weeks ago, although the R wasn't next to their name, it had been penciled in. But 10 points from games against Manchester United, Liverpool, Newcastle and Tottenham have kept alive the greatest of great escapes. It has also strengthened the case for giving Moore the job. If he somehow navigates Albion to safety after 6 games unbeaten, the board will arguably have no choice but to. Chris Brunt is the leader Albion needed. Chris Brunt has been a real leader for Albion. AMA, everyone knows about his set pieces, but since being moved into a central position, he has been the team's orchestrator, the man who dictates play. On Saturday, Albion didn't have much of the ball, but Brunt was disciplined in his shape, and had a hand in the goal. Not only that, but he calmed Alan Yum down when the fullback lost his head. And there's no chance he's playing out of his skin just to get a move. He's already pledged his future to the club. He will be revered for years to come. Craig Dawson has a future with England. Craig Dawson for England? AMA Dawson deserves plenty of praise for growing into his right-back role during the past 3 years, but in recent weeks we've seen why he prefers playing centrally. He was monumental, again, and made 16 clearances in total, the most of any Albion player in a league game this season. Unbeatable in the air, he's a menace in both boxes, and his positioning will improve the more he plays in the middle. There's a reason why so many clubs are circling. He won't make this World Cup, but don't bet against him being at the next. These games will go down in history. Darren Moore's tenure will be remembered, regardless of its conclusion this season. AMA Darren Moore is destined to be a pub quiz answer for years to come, regardless of what happens in this last week. Either he'll be the manager who went down unbeaten, the one who went down with the largest win percentage, or he'll be the mastermind behind the greatest escape ever. Regardless of whether Albion stay up or not, and regardless of whether he gets the job or not, these 6 games will go down in Baggies folklore, and the story will be retold in years to come.